Chances are living green plays a role in your everyday life, possibly in ways you don't even realize. Maybe you recycle, shop at a new green business, or have a green job.
We have to do this for our planet.
Maybe you're worried about the food we eat, the air we breathe, or our water supply. Or like some Metro Detroiters, maybe you've gotten closer to nature.
Bees have existed for over 50 million years the way they are now.
Come on, Mama. There you go.
Then there are those who want to do more but don't know where to start. Over the next half hour, we'll show you how some of your neighbors are helping our planet and how you can get involved. There are always new ways of living green. At home, you have your recycle bin filled with plastics and other items, but what happens after that? We travel to Hillsdale to see how one company is bringing recycled plastics and steel back to life in a colorful way. There's a rainbow of colors inside Recreation Creations, a factory where they manufacture fun.
Recreation Creations is a producer of commercial playground equipment. Think about school systems, municipalities, large playground structures at a park.
These are just some of their imaginative play structures made with recycled materials, including steel from the auto industry and hard plastics like you might find in children's toys. It's all shaped and molded into something brand new.
We have 25 or 30,000 different part numbers, and the variations and configurations are virtually endless.
President Dave Herman took us on a tour of the facility, which employs about 30 people. They weld, bend steel, cut plastic, and use green technology to apply paint that goes on as powder. It's then baked in a giant oven.
Think of a wet spray paint that you buy in the store. That's called high VOC, which means you're emitting volatile organic compounds into the atmosphere. With our powder coat system, we don't vent anything into the atmosphere.
Aren't you the locksmith king?
Yes, I am.
There are a few things you should know about Mani Agababayev.
I'm a business owner like every single legit business owner in America.
He's a ruthless businessman.
I don't create business to crush others. I create business to success. And God bless me.
His locksmith business, Run Local, has hundreds of unhappy customers all over the country.
You're coming to me with 199 complaints from Better Bureau Business?
Yep. And one more thing. He's starring on the silver screen as a badass mobster.
He's smart, ruthless, borderline psychotic.
You a master locksmith or you a movie star? Which one is it?
Both of them.
Mani Agababayev may someday get a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. But for now, he's got to deal with the Hall of Shame.
I don't think so. I want to explain to you about my business in the middle of the street.
Why not?
Because I don't want it.
Well, I want it.
You saw what you want it. That doesn't mean you're going to have information from me about my business in the middle of the street. You're surprising me like I'm the killer.
So how's this business work? Say you lock your keys in the car and you're in St. Louis. You Google St. Louis locksmith and the first number that pops up is Run Local Locksmith. Same thing happens in Little Rock, Arkansas. You Google locksmith Little Rock. First thing that pops up, Run Local Locksmith. Locked down in Los Angeles, Run Local Locksmith promises 15-minute service here too. But your call isn't going to be answered by a local locksmith in those cities. It's most likely ringing here, in this office in Centerline, Michigan, the headquarters of Run Local Locksmiths.
They advertise nationally in every state that doesn't require some kind of certification.
Certified locksmiths like Daniel say Run Local's deep pocket dominance on Google is crushing their business. Now, what do you charge to unlock a door usually?
Between $50 and $60.
Daniel doesn't have to pay a middleman. So what do the Run Local locksmiths charge?
$189 plus tax, so it was like $204.
I watched him open the lock, 20 seconds at most. 20 minutes later, handed me this key, handed me a bill for $500-something.
Here's the bill, here's the key. So you don't even have like a full key with a...
Right. I said, well, why doesn't it have it? And he said, well, that's 20-some extra dollars if you...
$20 extra to put a little plastic end on it?
Yeah.
Google his name and you'll see mysteriously authored press releases on this tycoon of business. Every person who has experienced the services of Mani Agababayev has always been satisfied. There is not a single person who has ever been dissatisfied with his services. Obviously, Mani thinks a lot of himself, or at least the supposed author does. John Cena, you know, the WWE wrestling star. And speaking of stars, I also found out Mani is starring in an upcoming movie.
I killed it! I killed those. They're gonna put me in the movie. They're gonna make a big star out of me.
It's cleanup time, and you're ready to hop in and get to be bopping. But rinsing and radios don't mix.
Why can't someone invent a musical shower curtain?
Someone has. Introducing Shower Tunes, a musical shower shade. Put your iPod in the waterproof pouch on the outside of the curtain, and you can operate your iPod inside while you soap up the songs.
I got my tunes in the tub.
Will the iTunes jazz up your bathroom, or does this hi-fi curtain hit a sour note? Will it get
Bing or shame?
Stand-up comedian Rob Little loves music and loves being clean.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a neat freak.
So I got the feeling he's gonna love this.
It's a shower curtain and liner with a built-in waterproof speaker system.
No way!
I guess Rob is ready to let it all hang out while he rocks out.
Whoa! Oh. Sorry.
Now I put in my iPhone, chock full of tunes. It fits in the pouch, and I flip on the switch.
I hear nothing. Oh, yeah!
Hang on. It's a little loud. Is it coming out in stereo?
Oh, yeah, both sides are working good.
Rob's having a good time moving his lovely lady lumps around in the shower, but he is having a hard time with the touch-sensitive window. Basically, a clear plastic cover.
You know what else is? I want to try to adjust the volume. Where's the volume?
Well, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know what? Do I have to come in there and help you?
Yeah, Rob, I think you do.
I had a feeling this would happen, so I put on a wetsuit.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen.
You know, Rob, I haven't worn this wetsuit for many years.
It looks great.
Yeah, well, it's a little on the snug side.
Pretty soon, we're rocking out in the shower.
Think about you.
Okay, this is a little weird.
I think it's working pretty good.
It's awesome.
Look, binoculars are bulky.
This is baloney.
It's time to ban those boring binoculars and behold Zoomies, the hands-free binoculars you wear like sunglasses. Zoomies let you zoom into the action home or away.
Ooh, I like what I see.
Are Zoomies worth keeping an eye on?
These Zoomies are out of sight.
Or a product you should overlook?
These Zoomies are out of focus.
Will they get
Bing or shame?
This is my ex-video editor, Phil.
I'm a retired guy. Got lots of time to come out and shoot pretty pictures of stuff.
Phil's out of news and into nature now. You're not like a big fan of the binoculars.
No, I don't like binoculars at all.
Well, have I got a surprise for him. These are Zoomies, hands-free binoculars.
No kidding. Oh, they're really blurry. I guess you've got to adjust them as soon as you get them on.
Phil zooms the Zoomies out and starts focusing on my photographer.
They're a little bit blurry, but I can see Keith pretty well.
Well, he's only like 6 feet away. So you're looking at Keith, the cameraman, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
And how does he look?
Well, I wouldn't ask him out for a date.
You need different Zoomies then.
Yeah.
Those things don't work.
I need the beer Zoomies.
Zoomies are pretty high-tech looking devices.
Do I look cool in them?
But Phil says they're only clear when fully extended.
Fully zoomed back, Keith is completely blurry. You're completely blurry.
I've had enough of this nature stuff. Let's see if these Zoomies are worth the price of admission.
So
Phil, here we are at a Tigers game. Let's see how the Zoomies work. Excellent. Let's go to our seats. Yeah, we're in the cheap seats. But have no fear, Zoomies are here.
All I see are these white stick figures. I mean, I can't even tell what they are.
My son, Fox 2 intern Scott, is also at the game, looking for food.
You haven't fed me all day.
He tries on the Zoomies.
It's a little difficult to walk in. I can't really see what's in front of me.
Okay.
Where are you?
Scott thinks the Zoomies look pretty cool, and the ladies at the bratwurst station agree.
They nice. Make you look scientific.
No time for a workout? A new study published in the American College of Sports Medicine's Health and Fitness Journal shows you can get fit in a flash. It's called the Scientific 7-Minute Workout. We can change our muscles in the same way a few hours of running can, just from working close to our maximum capacity. All you need is your own body weight, a chair, and a wall.
Sounds easy enough, right? Well, we brought the expert. Kimo Fredrickson from True Body Fitness put together a workout. We're gonna get started with the jumping jacks. Here we go.
You can repeat the 7-minute workout 2 to 3 times, depending on how much time you have.
Meet Marlo Leveling, who gives herself top billing as a big-time rock and roll promoter.
She could get us on MTV, VH1, Fuse TV.
She had photography companies, she had video production companies.
She said she could get us on the Warped Tour Festival.
Marlo's got the rock look.
She doesn't come through on one thing.
Marlo's got the rock spiel.
Nothing panned out. She didn't absolutely do one thing for us.
What Marlo doesn't have, at least according to these band members, is any rock credibility.
She sold us on all these things and took our money.
You thought this sounds like a good deal?
Oh yeah, easily.
She told Bob from Mansfield Park she'd cut him a deal on her promotion services.
I would let a band retain me for $10,000, but for you guys, I'll do it for $1,000.
Yep, all these bands not only retained Marlo to promote them, they paid her to promote them. And the payment, well, it had to be sent to her by Western Union. Maybe that's how the big-time rock promoters roll. After all, you wouldn't expect a big-time promoter like Marlo to work out of a local office here in Detroit. You'd expect her to work where all the movers and shakers of the music biz hang. When you think of rock and roll, only one place comes to mind. Bay City, Michigan. Yeah, Marlo and her company Stage Level Promotions is in Bay City, famous for big bands like the Bay City Rollers, who aren't actually from Bay City. In fact, nobody's from Bay City except Marlo Leveling, and you might be getting the feeling by now Marlo Leveling isn't really anybody, except a lady who took these bands' money, promised to take them to the next level with her Stage Level Promotions, and delivered, at least according to the rockers, trouble. So she never booked you a gig?
No, she never booked us a gig. In fact, she was really nasty on the phone with me. She said that she had a terrible day and that she didn't have time to deal with me right now.
In fact, all the band members I spoke with said once Marlo signed them, she seemed to have a bad day every day, whenever they wanted to talk business.
She always had an excuse.